Dang it, I haven't finished my, like, cheese puffs yet. I'm eating cheese puffs over here, and I haven't finished them yet. I was hoping the song would be... Oh, well, that was, Oliver Buckland's Anamoya from the new, Dream Barbecue trailer. So, I don't know, I'm gonna put on another one, because I still have cheese to eat. Oceanid. I don't even know if this is... Well, this is more Oliver Buckland. Anyway, welcome back to At the Ends of Era's development stream. Let's restrain the audio a little bit, because now I can actually make the audio quieter, because as you might notice, there's no longer the sound of a fan, because I found out that OBS just has built-in noise cancellation that I wasn't using. Hang on, my display capture doesn't seem to be working. There it goes. I updated my NVIDIA drivers. See, I'm gonna make this a bit quieter. I also put my microphone on a little sponge, so hopefully that also removes some of the noise from my hard drive, which is also on this table. Let's see, so what was it, 170 streams in before I figured out that OBS has built-in noise cancellation? Only the best for my fans. But anyway, last time I was working on funny little huts for funny little guys. And today, I guess I'll design funny little guys. Because I think I have an idea for what I'm going to do. And I'll explain it once the game decides to get up and start moving. There we go. Almost. It's almost smooth. I also have to... I may have to figure out something with the audio, because I'm still worried because it says that it has high CPU usage, and streaming already takes a significant... Hang on. This music's a little too epic. This is Oceanid by Oliver Buckland. You can listen to that in your free time. But for now, I wonder what I'm going to do. Maybe just no music for a little while. I'm tired of music. I want silence. But anyway, what I'm thinking is, down in the valley below is sort of a mix of, right now what it is, it's sort of a mix of like ancient stone architecture with like modern things like electricity and stuff. But I feel like further up this mountain, what I want is like more varied and weirder cultures that are more isolated from everyone else below them. So I think that's what I'm going to go with. Like different, just different styles of huts, different styles of outfits and things. Let's see, I'm going to hide this little window. So I guess what I should do is I should put some finishing touches on all this stuff. Like, remove that. Probably put the stone back here, because I do think that was probably better. Put some doors on this thing. And I think what I'm going to do with these guys is I'm going to make a little animal type eventually, and I'll have people like herding them around, but I need to design some animals for that. So I won't do that for now. Let's see, and then... Yeah, so I guess eventually this will be like sort of like dry grass, I guess. Okay. I think I have a plan for that. Let's go to Blender. I want a folder, and it will be of cool music at a lower volume. So let's start with that. Let's have Dreaming Sarah, the Fallout soundtrack, and the Rain World soundtrack all shuffled. Now we're getting really creative. Stream 170. I'm finally starting to shuffle my playlist instead of playing the same soundtracks over and over again. Okay, what do I need here? I need to get this bug. Because this needs 3 floors, it needs this material to be changed, so let's do, I think this... I think that's good enough there, maybe? I think that's about right for that. Oh wait, I have to also make this there. So that's good for there. And I think I'm missing something here. Okay, and how am I gonna do... I guess, I know. A great idea for floors. I don't need to make the floors have the same mesh. I can just literally just add a cube here and like... I could do this. I keep trying too hard with all this stuff. Like, I keep trying to make them all have like matching edge flow and stuff. And it's like, in real life, this is not a solid object. Like, this is multiple objects stuck together. So it's like, why should I make it like a model like that? Oh, and also the stream or the devlog number 2 will be out February 1st because I've decided arbitrarily that it's going to be monthly, so that means there's no music in it because the music took too long. So honestly, I had no idea what I was going to do. I think there's a reason a lot of like game design talky videos don't have music, and it's because it's hard to score. Like there's not really any like thematically appropriate music for like talking about like game design and stuff. And I guess this will be a fine little uh entry door thing. That's good enough. Oh wait, now I have to actually like hmm. Let's do so I need to get rid of these. So this won't be too bad to make seams for. I think what do I want? I want a little like I think I want just a little tiny space up here. What am I doing? How is this not? It's like I can pull it this far. Okay, so I want this to be like I want it to kind of like loop around in like an organic way. And I guess with this it'll be like I see you. You can't get away from me. Not like that massive hole that was in here first. Actually, I better make sure that this is like... Yeah, good enough. Wait, why is this? Oh, because it's not even properly like, okay. I mean, honestly, it did look fine though. That's good enough. So I also want windows, and I think what I'm gonna do is I made a mistake with, so there's whatever house I made. What was this place? 080? The way I cut these windows was kind of a mistake, I think. Also, I need to fix them still, because they're using the wrong material, but oh well. Basically, these look like trash. And I have a much better idea, which is to basically just, like... Just make some little windows that are, like, extruded. And then I can do, like, I can... like, play with them. Stretch them around. What am I doing? Oh, it's because... There we go. And I guess down here... Should there be windows? Oh, and I was gonna say, the point of all that was that my current town in 57 sucks. It's very boring. This is very dull looking. At least the buildings. I think the actual, like, streets are gonna be fine. But I'm gonna have to figure out what I want to do, because I want it to be more like... because right now it's exactly like Chunk 12. Which also sucks. So I want to redo this, or at least make it like I would like this to be more like this, and I want this to be like something else, and I want this to have like modern amenities and things, and be way bigger, because I should probably take up like realistically this entire thing, but I'll probably just make it take up this half for simplicity, so I don't have to model a bunch of stuff. But like it should be like this is the capital of the entire province, and it looks like a town that could fit like 25 people. You know, because this isn't like Skyrim. I don't need to make every building enterable or something. I can just put a rectangle down and imply a sense of scale. But enough of that. So I need... What I'm going to try to do is just build as simple as possible, like something that like doesn't intersect any of these window frames in as few line segments as possible. I wonder if there's an algorithm for this. I'm sure there would be, but it'd be boring to make it. Excuse me. Hmm. And these might even look half decent once I... Oh wait, I have to Ah well, that won't be too bad. I basically just have to re-unwrap this whole section. Wait, I'll have to Oh, I guess that won't be bad. I'll just have to duplicate this and flip the normals. Move it to the other side. And I'll do that, well, I guess I'll have to unwrap everything again. Oh well. And I think I should decide now, rather than later, if I want a window up at the top here. I don't think so. Okay, and those ones... Hmm. Oh, okay. I see what I did. I had to delete this part. Okay. And now I can probably fix that. Let's see, I need to get rid of... I'm going to get rid of as much stuff as I can, though. And also, wasn't all this supposed... I swear, I keep setting... Is it because this is... Oh, it's because I'm here, not here. Okay, so all of this should be mergeable. Oh, these ones are... Oh, well. So I need... Okay, that looks like it got everything except for that. And I'll just do that manually. So why is this even like a separate material? Okay. I want like 70 degrees. Because I want it to be basically only these and only, well, I guess the inner wall is, well, I could just move it a little bit. But I think I'm seeing things that aren't merged together. Shocking. Look at this. Maybe... Wait, hang on. Oh, here. Okay. It's because this is not... Okay, so I need to figure out... Because I'm sure there's more of those, aren't there? Yeah, right there as well. Wait, what if I just did... There, now the normal shouldn't be screwed up. Hmm. Oh wait, I have to do this one kind of weird. So I have to... Let's get the squarest thing here. Then let's do L. Then I can do follow active quad. That didn't quite work. Uh-oh. Hmm. Yeah, because these active quads are no longer, Alright, what if I just did... Hang on. I'll just have to do this separately. Wait, no, it was because, Wait, what the hell did I... Oh, okay. It's because there's something screwed up with this part. So I have to do, like this, I think? This one was the issue. Specifically, like, these 4 things, I guess. I guess this entire little section now. Hmm. Can I do like a oh, I can do a cylinder projection. That might work, sort of. Um, I want something that basically just keeps the z coordinate with the y coordinate. Or makes the, like, physical z coordinate into the y coordinate, and then, like... I think it should be a cylinder projection. I just don't know how to do it properly. So let's try, let's look at, like, Blender. UV projection. I guess the first things first. What I'll do. Why does this not do the right thing? Like, it's literally just a rectangle. Goddamn. Okay. I guess it's just, I guess it'll just do whatever it wants. Then I can undelete that. Okay. So which one is the most square-like? And why is there like a microscopic little triangle? Okay, but this is fine. And this is all gonna be material 1. And I guess I'll just make this from here on out be this. All right. This will just work basically the same as this. Or the same as the other thing, so yeah, like that. Then let's do just a... everything except that. And we'll reset. And then it should be more or less the same size. And let's make it like... that should be about the right scale. Perfect. Let's see this in action. It should... now it won't... now it definitely won't line up perfectly, though, which is unfortunate. But I'm just not smart enough to figure that out with my new weird things. Oh. It's almost... why did I... okay, hang on. That's all material 1. Oh wait, no. Okay, I see what it is. Okay, so this... at the very least... how do I do this? Guess with this very high quality cut here. What else was screwed up? This part, so let's just do that right now. And it's ever so slightly like that. It's close enough. Yeah, any color variation, I think, well, yeah, that's fine. And that gives us a fun little thing to play with. So I want to see if it at least is, like, platformable. I would kind of... I know. I think I have a fun idea for these little windows. I want these to be material 2. And I don't care too much how they actually wind up looking. Yeah, that's good enough. Because then I have at least just a little bit more not blandness. Okay. These are very samey inside, so I'll probably need, like, lights and stuff so that you can actually, like, see what's happening up here. And probably a eventually I want to rework the camera so that there's, like, a method of, like, automatically constricting the camera closer to the player in, like, enclosed spaces. Because right now it doesn't handle them very well. Like, because you also, like, see through the terrain if you're going through vents and things. It looks so terrible, though. Like, the seams look so obvious and bad. Well, here at least, especially. And that's just all because of the normals. Like, when it's in shadow, it's completely unnoticeable. And I don't know how to fix that. I mean, I guess I could split it into 2 separate meshes, you know, with 1 material each, and then I can have a data transfer modifier to copy the normals manually. But I don't know why that would be necessary, since you would think, because they're the same mesh with different materials, that would imply the normals at the boundaries are shared like they are here. Like here, there's no boundary, because it's still one mesh, it's just 2 materials on the mesh. So I suspect what's happening is there's something going wrong with Blender's GLB exporter. And it's exporting it as 2 meshes, and it's not appreciating the fact that have to have the same normals for it to work. I don't have a light. Oh well. I'll just put stuff up here. They can be the same material inside. That's fine. Okay, so now what I need to do... So I guess... So these are bad looking. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fix the window, and then I'll call them... Actually... Where is Hut Curves? No, it's Hut Curves Noodle. I'll get it this time. One is, I don't like having the two windows. It's too symmetrical and it looks like an eye. So we'll just close one of these up. Also, why is this like all weird? Oh, it's because I needed the follow active quads modifier. I forget. I'll just leave that as it is. What I'll do instead is just assign those. Like that. There we go. Now it looks a little bit less bad. Alright, good enough. So now we can do this one. let's just do the same thing here where I do a auto smooth at a pretty high angle, like that. So this part should still all be good. Wait, I guess. Excuse me. How do I know what I want to do. Then why is this not? Why can't I not? Oh. And why do I need this? Like, that doesn't even make sense. I think I just put that there because I was dumb. Okay. Is this good? Because I think this... I guess this is fine. Because I'll just keep this the same material as it is outside. There we go. I think this is the right properties now. Then here, and here. Just like that. And I guess we'll just do 2 relatively large floors. Well, yeah, 2 large floors. That'll be fine. Hmm. Hang on, I have... Okay, this thing is not gonna cut it. So we need like 17, I think, segments. I don't actually know how many I used, but I think that's good enough. Because I need it to be complex enough that I can actually, like, put it in here without just... Right, is this dense enough that I can actually expand it out? There we go. No. Nope. Hang on, I need to get that out of here. And also, now that I look at it, I probably need, multiple, or whatever. I probably need to adjust the floor there, but I don't care. Can I just get this stupid thing somewhat aligned here? And then make it so that it's... I think I did the wrong number. I think I did need, like, more or fewer of these segments. Oh well, let's figure it out as we go. Okay, and I think that gets that. Does it not stick out? Good. So now we have finally gotten this. So let's get these and these. Whoops, just realized. Let's see how this bad boy looks. So this is what, tube? And I should also look at, oh. Please. Okay. And how does this look? That looks okay except for the floor there. This is also making me question why I made the doors separate meshes to begin with. Oh well. And eventually I could put like a fancy round door frame there. And stairs going up. Though I will need windows. Wait, also. I question the placement of these stairs. I want them to be like right next to the door, so that way if a person wants to go up, they can just walk and go up. Especially if these are multifamily dwellings, that'd make a lot more sense than having someone walk all the way across. Oh wait. Uh-oh. Okay, I think... Thankfully, this thing is, like, circular on the inside, I think. I just pushed it around, it didn't actually, like, stretch it out. And it does look way better with the rocks inside, but I'll not change the other ones. I'll just add more decorations whenever I feel like it or don't feel like it. Okay, now I can actually go inside these things. Oh. I see you. Let's see, in here... Yep. Okay, so hopefully... Okay, and this is an issue that I was mentioning earlier, or at some other point, where I can ledge grab. Yeah, I can ledge grab on the ground inside of there. But it seems to be kind of sporadic. Okay, and I will need windows on both floors. I guess probably windows that are on the opposite side from these, from the door. That would sort of make sense. And for these ones, I'm just gonna make them big enough so that I can just punch out a rectangle. Hmm. Okay, so I'm gonna try. Boom. Just awful, gigantic Flintstones windows. Mm. And then I might even put some effort into making them not so obviously the same window, copy and pasted. Maybe. I should have put the seams and unwrapped them first. Oh well. That'll be pretty easy. Hmm. So yeah, let's try sprucing these up a little bit. Alright, what if I make this one a little bit rounder? And it'll be like, look at this nice little oval window. Isn't this, the player's gonna look at this and they're gonna go, boy, this window is slightly different from this window. Isn't that lovely? Hmm. This one looks like a screaming mouth, like a funny little cartoon mouth. Okay, this isn't terrible. This will just be... Maybe I'll make this one more square even. Look at that, just a beautiful, wonderful thing. Alright, so I have a brilliant tactic for unwrapping all of these. Actually, I should make it so that these all unwrap at different places. I think that would be cool. Interesting and not distracting. Okay, so all of these are going to be here. That's good enough. Well, actually, no. It'll be like this. Let's see how that looks in game. Yeah, look at that. We have rocks of slightly varying, like, density. And they vary even more in density on the inside. Ta-da! Though it is weird to have, like, the front be so bare, that was kind of a dumb choice, I think. Oh well. It's the choice that they chose. They chose it. They designed it this way. It's in canon. It's in universe. Alright, can I hop into here? I can. And check out this view. Oh, I knew. Yep. How do I want to fix that? Yeah, I gotta fix that. Or at least I can start figuring out what I want to do with that. Because basically, there's two scenarios. One is, let's say there's something like this. Let's say there's something like this. And let's say there's something like this. So basically, I want it to be, this is good. I'll be fun. I'll do the Japanese style. Circle being good. So I want a ledge grab here. I want a ledge grab here. I do not want a ledge grab here. And it's like, how do I disambiguate between this and this? Especially since the raycasts are now so far forward if we go to the player. I guess what I could do... So I already have this ceiling cast. What I want is maybe something here to cast to here, and determine if there's a wall in between the two. So like it'll just cast from here to the point of like the center. I can whip that up real quick. I'll put that it'll be like wall check. Actually, I'm just gonna do... Well, no, I can't do that. I wanted to do just a check from the... like 3 raycasts going out to them, but I actually need to do a manual like physics query, because like if you grab right here, I want it to cast a ray directly from here to here, making sure that there is no barrier between the two that is like an unacceptably steep surface. Well, no, it should be higher then. Like from here to here, because you can ledge grab a little bit higher. It's like I don't want it to be like if you grabbed a ledge right up here, it would cast a ray, and maybe it hits like an underhang or something, and then it would say no. I don't want that. Okay, so I think here is where it has to be. In fact, maybe there. But then if there's something here, and you're right here, and it won't. All right, I'll try here and see if there's, because I still want it to work even if there's like an object here. So the player should be able to ray cast or ledge grab right here. Though I guess the ceiling cast would prevent that anyway. So I may want to reevaluate that, but anyway, alright. The ceiling cast would already prevent that from happening, and I haven't run into issues with it in-game. So maybe if I just avoid that specific like type of geometry, that'll be fine. But okay, this wall check is now going to be used in here. So let's go to like ledge cast. So let's do if center intersect. Oh wait, no, I have to do a whole bunch of crap to get it, don't I? Alright, where is like, how do I get the state? How do I get the space? I need to get a billion things. Alright, hang on. I need to look this up again. What is the incantation for a physics ray? Alright, this isn't that bad. So var s equals get dot space. And that gets us the RID, I think? Oh yeah, it does get the RID. Okay, cool. Var, no, s equals I don't like this song. Get space. What is this? Space. Get direct state S. Intersect ray from our wall check. Get collision point. I know. Let's do for cast end vector 3. So that way I can just do Okay. So we're going to do that now. And also this debug crop should be up here. This wall cast end will be there. So this debug stuff is here. And then return C. So no var no wall equals C, not C, or C dot. Need to see what this gives me. I also need to add ourselves to the exclusion. And we're only colliding in mask 1. Normal dot y is greater than min dot. So let's do, so it's no wall. Oh, and I just realized that I don't even check the ceiling, I don't think. Oh, wait, no, I do check it right here. Okay, let's see if this fixes it. Because basically now it's doing a cast from above the player's head into the wall. Okay, and we're getting... So that's promising. I can still ledge grab there. Actually, well, no. Okay, that's not great. I think what I need is to pull in these two now. Yeah, okay. That, because, yeah, that was a thing that I was worried about. Because basically, my casts are way too far out. So what I might have to do is go back to what I had before where it does this. So that way, if you're close to the player... Oh, what? Are you seeing... No, that's not in the preview, I don't... Is that in the preview? There's like white flashing on the screen. That's not good. Hang on. It might be because my computer is sometimes... I think it can't really handle the multiple monitors. It's kind of on its last leg, so it might be some sort of display issue, because I sometimes have like chunks of the other monitor on the screen if I have too much going on both monitors at once. That is very concerning, though. And hopefully I haven't completely screwed up all my other places. Alright, let's see. The test, it has failed. I can now wall climb anywhere. Or maybe this is... Okay, what am I intersecting onto, though? Because, I mean... I think that is a slope that I can ledge grab onto with my current design. Like, that is not out of the question, but it is weird. Wait, I have to... That could actually... Hang on, that could actually be the inside, though. So let's check... Like this. Also, I'll have to put stairs up to these things. Okay, I'm gonna say, I think I just need to, like, make this slope a little less dramatic now. Because now the ledge grab. Let's do, like... min.ledge. It should be, like, 0.4, I think. Like, 0.3, or 0.2 is a little crazy. Because that's basically, like, that's almost like a sheer vertical cliff that the player can somehow ledge grab onto. That's a little crazy. Yeah. Okay, this is working. This works pretty well, actually. Because if you're right next to this thing, you can still ledge grab onto, like, these really precarious little bits. But you can still, hopefully, ledge grab pretty far out there. Because basically how it is. You know, you can ledge grab onto something like this far away. I'm going to move this. Or it might be... And I think these... Well, I guess these are okay, I think. Maybe they should be a little bit further out, and this should be a little bit closer in, though. Well... Yeah. So yeah, basically, anywhere in this boundary, you can ledge grab onto a thing. That was sort of funky. Oh yeah, there also is an issue still where... I forget what exactly... Oh yeah. If you slide down... There's sort of a weird hop there, but it's not too noticeable, so that's fine. The sun is bright enough that the character's face is slightly glowing. Well, this is going to be another thumbnail, I think, because this is pretty nice. Alright, but I think that's enough dilly-dallying there. Finished the funny huts. Fixed. I guess I'll just say improved. Or, I don't know. Fixed. Fixed grabbing. Oh, what? Oh. And I assume I had that in my bug list. Can't ledge grab when jumping to a 2-story hive huts from right next to it. Oh, let's check that. Since I'm already fixing ledge grab, I might as well spend some more time on it. I really like how big that thing looks, even though I still... I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I'm not gonna be able to make an entire, like, deformed city on it. Not only from, like, the artistic perspective of, like, all the work that would take, but also just the fact that it would perform like hell. Okay, so I haven't fixed the issue here. Can I debug? Okay, so I'm seeing it doesn't like colliding there for some reason. Why is that? And so these are now here. And I guess what I can do instead is I can also just debug visible collision shapes. So like all three of these... Well, there is the weird thing where the character can't look directly at the wall. I should probably change that, because it's basically based on... The player's physical rotation is based on their velocity, but I want the rotation of the ledge grab to be more based on their input. So what is this? Hang on. Yeah, all three of them collide, clearly. But they all three say the slope is bad. Oh, this is fun. Now I can pause here and look at it. And I'm also going to make it so that temporarily, let's go to the hive huts. Let's make it so the camera does not collide there. But, okay. So it's because it's intersecting. So it's intersecting with this little bit. And then it doesn't collide with the back face because that's not how it's supposed to do. So why is it not... So why all three of these are colliding, and they are colliding with the top. Is it because there's something wrong with the collision mesh normals here? Oh, I see, actually. Hang on, if we go back here. Yeah, the ceiling is colliding there. I think. What if I just make the ceiling cast, like, further back? No, that doesn't do anything. Okay, that ceiling cast is not affected here, so I'm going to put that back, because that's actually pretty important. So all three of these are colliding. They're all three colliding, but they're orange, which means that the normal is wrong. So let's go to that. Because that's debug cast. Yeah, if it's not colliding, it's red. If the collision normal's y is less than the min dot, it's orange. So let's do dot what is it? It would be like ledge cast center. Its y is not... Okay, so the y is correct. Is there something weird with, like... Am I doing something weird with, like, after logic? Can ledge grab. I know. State... jump. Does this not have can ledge grab? Oh wait, no. I meant, yeah, so state jump, high jump, wall jump, wave jump. Yuck. What is the player's state? Two. So it'd be 0, 1, 2. So we are in fall, I think. Let's just double check that. Yeah. Let's do can ledge grab. We cannot ledge grab. So let's go to can ledge. Let's just debug this function then. I know what it is. Is crouch head. Maybe. Hang on. Maybe. Step into. Yes, okay. Aha, I see. Well, why do I have that? That doesn't... That's dumb. I'll just not have that. Because I'm pretty sure that was like a stopgap when I didn't have the cast for the ceiling. Or something like that. Who even knows? Yeah, there we go. And the player does sort of intersect unpleasantly with the wall there. Hang on. Can I make this, like, not look so bad? Like, maybe if I put it, like, here? What if I put it, like, here? Okay, so that's what I need to do. I need to figure out how to make this garbage work. Maybe I need to do something like IK with the hands, so that they just, like, attach to the ledge, sort of. Or whatever I can do with that. That's good enough. And hopefully I haven't busted anything. I guess, well, the obvious test. Try ledge grabbing from in here. Very good. No ledge grabbing on the ceiling for me. Someday I should do like a full walkthrough again. I guess maybe I could do that for my next devlog. Because there's a lot of different things that I did for this game. Okay, let's save and quit there. Let's do, wipe that off the there. Missing active entity. Oh, yeah. And I think I know what this is. There's some sort of loop with Armstrong, like a generic, like, conversation loop, but if you don't have any options, obviously he won't tell you, or you won't be able to say anything else to him. So I'll have to figure out how to make that, like, work again. What is this? I'm pretty sure it's just because it needs to be, like, global task note place now. I designed this very poorly, because I know management in global, the task note functions. Yeah, it's note task, and then it's task note place, and task note person. Oop. I guess for performance, now that I'm thinking about it, what I could do is I could make it so that the... Let's see, project. So I'm still thinking about the copper coin, which is that big piece of green copper laid across the mountain. I might just make it not deform like that. I might just make it like a proper city or something. Well, or I might make it a little less deformed, because basically I want it to be that it doesn't overlap very much with the level that's underneath it, so I can load them both separately using just the bounding boxes. And also I'm going to hide these little debug raycasters. Okay, and that place loaded in, and it didn't kill the frame rate, but when the active entities load in, that's what's going to kill the frame rate. So if I get a little bit closer, it should lag for a good long while. Or maybe... yeah, there we go. There we go. And I'm pretty sure that's just the reflection probes, probably. Actually, I can check that. So let's go back to 057. And I guess I could... oh, wait, no. 054. Let's commit whatever else I did. Fixing bug fixes. Grab and dialogue bugs. Let's make sure I've actually gotten all of them. So, how does my environment overrides work again? Okay, so I can just have children of these. So basically what I'm going to do is, I'm going to have two reflection probes that are actually visible from here, or from the exterior, and it's going to be these two. And then once you've actually entered the cave environment, it'll do all the other ones. I guess this one as well. Needs to be exterior. It's fine. This one. So I think... okay, so I think these four are the only ones I need. And then these ones can just go in here. And I'll even make them invisible by default. So that way they won't mistakenly, like, try to render. Because I think that's the primary issue here. Like, I'll also need to go further eventually and, like, make this, like, You know, like, maybe this room only loads when you're, like, here. And it unloads once you've gotten to, like, here or something. Because I've already designed it so that it's kind of labyrinthian. But let's just check if that helps at all. Because it would make sense, because it's the big... Like, because it has to render them in the same thread, because it just has to use, like, the OpenGL context and everything. So rendering, like, what would it be? 16 times 6, 64 plus 32, 96 things. Like, tiny little renders that it has to do. Yeah, it was a good deal faster. Still not super fast, but... And it's still pretty noticeable because of the shader compilation, which is, as always, going to be an issue. But I do have a plan for fixing that. A very labor-intensive plan that's going to involve me having to rewrite Godot's shader caching thing. Oh well. The real trouble is going to be modeling this entire city. I also need to... I think what I'm going to do is after I've designed some more of these stone villages, and probably finished off that town in Chunk 57, I'm going to then rework and define an actual, like, architectural style for these guys who made this copper stuff. And then I could potentially start work on that city. Or the city up on the plateau, which is probably more important. Well, no, this one is kind of a centerpiece, but I should do the one on the plateau first, in case I screw up. Alright, so let's get this little quest for the phone. And let's see what happens. I dive down in here. Yep, the game just slaps you right in the face, because it needs to recompile all the shaders again. And then a third time. Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to figure out, like, basically split up the materials, or like all of the shader variables into like a few different categories, like properties of the material, so anything that would need to be compiled for the material specifically, and then properties of like a scenario, like basically anything that I know will change, where any possible scenario is or like valid, like, you know, like this coat could be animated or not animated. It could be in direct sunlight or not in direct sunlight. It could have reflection probes or not reflection probes. So like that sort of stuff, I want it, when the material is loaded, it compiles all of those variations. And then all other properties would be like settings, like things that you change in the graphic settings, like what type of shadows you have and stuff like that. And then those would only recompile when they're actually changed, like there would be some listener for a particular graphic setting. And I think that would be good enough. Or at least better than what's here. And that way, that would increase the load times probably quite a bit, because I'm assuming there would still be a lot of permutations that aren't, like, that don't exist. But that would mean that basically, like, when the player changes a graphic setting, like they disable the, or like change the shadow quality, it would recompile all of the shaders at once. Or it could be really clever and it would recompile only the shaders that are actually affected by it. And I could be varying levels of clever with that to reduce times and stuff. Like, you know, like an unshaded shader well, it naturally doesn't care about the light settings because it's unshaded. And a shader for, like, the depth buffer, it doesn't care about shadow settings either. But that'll be big. I think I'll probably wait for, like, a performance pass before I do that. But then again, I'm not really doing anything in passes. But yeah, I'll do that. I'll probably do that closer to the end, because it's something that's likely to fail, and something that's not, like, integral to the game. You know, like a reliable ledge grab, I think, is more integral than, like, the game not freezing when new stuff loads in. Well, now that I've said that, kinda isn't true. I do think the shader compilation stuff is, like... It is gonna be, I think, the most noticeable issue with the game, if I don't get it fixed. So let's do... Wait, what did I... Hang on. What did I change here? Oh. Fixed, warnings. Approved 054 loading times. Because now it only has to it only has to generate a couple of those at once. And I can do that everywhere as well. My last 20 minutes. I guess I can think on more... So yesterday a viewer suggested, or Saturday or whatever, suggested nomadic tribes with yurts. So I might do... Maybe not a yurt, but maybe something inspired by yurts and teepees and other sorts of, like, you know, portable housing. Actually, it might, now that I'm thinking about it, it would be very funny if they drove, like, trucks or in RVs and things like that. Like, they're nomads, but they're, like, modern. That would be funny. But, well... Yeah, I might do that, actually. So, like, let's look for a little place. So I want it to be kind of far out of the way. Maybe, like, just beyond the hill here. Maybe in this area. What was I gonna do here? 119. Destroyed Valor Town. I don't care. Let's say use his pistol and bubble shot. And let's say there's, like, a bunch of... modern nomads with RVs, trucks. And something similar to yurts. So what am I thinking of? I'm thinking, like... Get a big old dangle truck in here. Do I know how to draw a truck without using any sort of reference? Oh yeah, I got the shape. So I want... So it would have a big grill, obviously. Have the big lights. How are they gonna see all those freaking deer or whatever they're hunting out here? Maybe 7 lights. And then there's just like a little like tent thing or like a covered wagon sort of look to it on the back. How on earth would this work? Where would the tires be? And I think they would obviously use the double wide tires. Or like the doubled back. Yeah, doubled up back tires. They have their little like step stool to get up into the cab. These guys are cool. And they will not speak a lick of English. They're like hyper rednecks from this area. But then I'll have to figure out why the player can't drive a truck. Well, I guess they just don't let you. But I could add, I do have I probably shouldn't scope creep too much, but I do have ATVs, or I have implemented like little go-karts, so I could probably make something for the player. So yeah, it'll be a little thing. Then there's like, so a covered wagon looking thing. Big truck. And then, so the driver for scale, he'll be back here. What should they look like? I think they should have different outfits. But what could they do? Because I have sort of the baseline of, you know, the guys with the little, you know, they have their little ponchos and stuff. So I've been thinking, like, I want people to have different things. See, I'm gonna lower the volume on this song. And also, at some point, I probably need to give them more fingers, because they have these ugly cloth-looking things right now. And it just looks very bad. And fingers aren't that complicated. I even need to do Jackie's fingers soon. But okay, I think the funny little square heads I'll keep. Because otherwise they're not even recognizable as, like, the little guys. Eyebrows. That's an option. And then maybe some sort of bandana. Do they want big t-shirts? I don't get this. No, I think they need like long sleeves. So they'll wear little pants and shoes. Actually, I'll just get tank tops. Tank tops, pants, shoes, bandanas. Alright, I think that's a look, and maybe optionally baseball caps. On top of their weird little turban things. I'll do that. Bandana. I mean, this doesn't... I don't know if this makes logical sense. From, like, an economic standpoint of having these big, enormous trucks to just drive around everywhere. But, who knows? Maybe they're hunting something. What are they hunting, actually? And maybe they make a lot of money off of it. I mean, I guess it could just be the creatures. Like the horrible little beasties that I already have. But I'm thinking, like, what if it's, like, animal poachers? Like, they're hunting it for, like, valuables or something. So it's, like, another one of those places where it's sort of... their way of life is kind of morally objectionable. But if, I guess the one limitation here is, if I make this, that means I have to make another big animal. Or I have to make a big animal for the first time. This looks terrible. What I've done here is awful. But I think it could work out if I just make it longer. See, now you don't feel bad about them hunting this endangered animal. For its very valuable horns and spikes and things. This doesn't really make sense, though. There's not really large, cold-blooded creatures anymore. I'll just save this as Big Lizard. And I also need to make a herding animal, so let's design a hunting animal. And then, an animal. Hunt. And then let's go back up to 80, because I also need to design a herding animal. See, I'm sort of still... I'm going to do a little more play testing to make sure that I didn't break anything with the ledge grab. Because it feels really good in the, like, 3 test scenarios that I've done. Oh, wait. Also, it's still flickering white on my screen. Uh-oh. I don't like that. Hang on. That's because Firefox. VLC? No. This. Okay. That looks good. Let's climb up this thing, because this is always a fun little test. Okay, and we still can climb up decently steep things. I think this might be a little too steep. No. Okay. So it's kind of weird, because you can ledge grab at pretty, like, weird angles, but... Wait, let's test here, because I was having issues. Okay. Did both of these guys respawn? And also, why is this guy down here? I need to do what Nier Automata does, since I've been playing that again, where if you aim up, the character gets out of the way of the camera. Get back here, you coward. There we go. Ooh, I just had an interesting idea. So the player gets knocked off of, the player gets knocked off their hoverboard when they get attacked. And the player can hover on water, which they would usually drown in. So I could have a space where the player is hovering over water, and they are being attacked by enemies. And they have to evade the enemies on the hover scooter, or they will die. And I could make a little, any sort of obstacle course out of that, I guess. I'm going to put that in my little to-do list. What do I need to do? It's not gameplay. Find ancient text, blah, blah, blah. Hover on water and avoid. Admittedly, actually, well, what is that? Oh, it's just, I think it's just that loading in that was causing frame rate stuttering. Also, does this area still perform like garbage? It does. Sort of. I think it's better. Oh. Yeah, I think it's a little bit better. But it's probably not... It's not excellent. Well, actually it is, honestly. I'm flipping back and forth now. Because I think it's just stuttering as it loads in chunks, which is what it's been doing normally, and these chunks are pretty big. Or, like, dense. But otherwise, the frame rate's pretty good in between the loads. So I really just do need to make it so that they're seamless. Because my eventual target is to just have the game run at 144 FPS, period. As, you know, on this PC at least. You know, no load stutter, no shader stutter. The only time it goes lower is when you start and when you exit the game. And that is not how it is currently. Also, that's still... I need to solve that still. Something's gone wrong with it. Yeah, because there's like duplicates everywhere. My multi-mesh thing is just going haywire. It's almost certainly from adding... Actually, I know it's from adding and removing things from the tree now that I think about it. Or at least that explains the duplicates. Because it doesn't really understand that, like, it can be removed from the tree. At least, well, I guess it should. And I'm getting, like, whiffs of, like, 60 FPS while I'm playing. Which makes it very disappointing that the game isn't consistently 60 FPS. I'll have to figure out some easy things I can do, because my current thinking is that I'll probably end up porting everything in the entire game from Godot script to C++, and just compiling the entire engine again whenever I need to change any behavior. But that's naturally going to be like, you know, a last resort and the last thing that I do. Well, actually, probably not like a last resort. I'm probably going to do that before the game releases, just because that is like a guaranteed performance win, with very little downside, except for the fact that it takes longer to fix changes. And I guess it makes the game less moddable, but I'll have to figure out what I want to do about modding. Because the game is open source, so I can just, like, I don't know. People can just do whatever. Alright, whatever. That's all fun and games. Let's power everything down. And as always, it's on GitHub. github.com/needleful/Jack4. Let's see, and I'll be back Friday. And I'll be doing all sorts of wonderful things. I'll be making, probably a goat thing. Maybe modeling a truck. Maybe I'll just get a model of a truck. Because I can just modify a model of a pickup truck. That sounds like it'd be a lot of work to make one. Well, who knows. See you then.